Hello. So I just wanted to talk to you today about my hair loss, my experience with Paul Clark at Legends Clinic, and I guess give people something that they might relate to. As you can see, I've had SMP from Paul Clark, and I'll talk to you about why I chose him, why I went to Legends Clinic, talk to you about my journey. And believe it or not, I had beautiful, thick ginger hair, probably up into the age of about 26. And I guess I never really considered that I would even experience hair loss because my hair was just there all the time. I guess, so one day I was brushing my teeth, and the reason why I'm telling this story is just so everyone else can relate to something along these lines, maybe, because it's not a nice thing, I guess. And the reason why I kind of went for SMP was just because I'd looked at loads of other solutions and it seemed like maybe the best one. So yeah, I was 26. I reckon I was about 26, and one day I was just brushing my teeth in the bathroom, and the light shone in on my head just like it's doing today. And I was just brushing my teeth, and I see my scalp, and I was like, what? No. I was like, no, it's just the way my hair is. It's just the way my hair's sitting at the time, and I'd never noticed it before, so fine, all good. Like, we'll carry on with my life. And I guess over the next maybe 2 years, I kind of was realizing my hair started going a bit thinner, and I was kind of explaining it away, completely in denial. And it done that thing where, like, that really cruel thing in life where your hair's like really nice, lovely and thick all around the sides, and you just get left with starts just going like thin, like just right through the middle. And there's nothing you can do about it really, except deny it. Which is what I did. So I denied it, and I was using like these little powders, and I was like using the powder to like thicken it up, and I think in the end, when did I shave it? I shaved it around COVID. So in the end, I was like, it just started looking a little bit like orange smoke, and I never wanted to get to the stage where it was obviously covered up, but like I was getting this like a bit more of like a patch here, and you could kind of see it like if I hadn't styled it properly. And I was like, it's taking me ages to style it because I was just like, it's a hard thing, like having to shave your head. So I think it got to like COVID, and I was like, right, there's no one outside, I'm just gonna do it. So I went for a run this day, and I just come back from my run. I'll never forget this moment. It was it just wasn't very nice. I came back from a run. I said to my girlfriend, I was like, right, I said, just shave it. I said, it's time. I said, I'm just going to do it. I said, just shave it. And I was standing out in the back garden, and she starts shaving my head, and I'm like, oh my God. Because I've loved my hair like my whole life. You know, it's like, it's just like probably maybe anyone interested watching this has done the same. And she's shaving it off, and I'm like, just don't go to like a number 3 or whatever. And I just remember her shaving it, and me looking in the reflection of the window, and I was just devastated, genuinely like devastated at the time. Like I was really gutted. And I then just started researching, like I'd looked at all these things before. I'd looked at like Regain, which is like just something that you shampoo onto your head every day, which basically you have to do for the rest of your life. I looked at like caffeine shampoos. I guess the powder was the best thing at like kind of making it look thick. And I didn't really look at hair transplants because it's quite, for me, like I'm not that bothered. Like it's quite an invasive thing. I'm like, I'm gonna shave it. I'm just gonna go for it. But yeah, I just kind of remember being really gutted about it, and still having that, like I went a bit shorter and shorter, and I still had that like, just that kind of like, you could just tell that like, yeah, anyone who shaves their head, like you can just tell like it's got that like kind of those lines and the thinness through here. And then I started looking, I heard about SMP, and I was like, and I seen someone with it like up close, like right up close to their head, and I was like, that's mad. Like it looks actually like they've chosen to shave their head. And then I started doing some research and stuff, and I came across Paul Clark, who he I think the reason why he was differentiated from like other things I'd seen all sorts, like good SMP, bad SMP, great SMP. And I think that obviously the stuff that Paul was doing, he was one of the first ever in the industry. He seems like, well, he does because I've met him. He did this. He is the kind of guy that he does it for, it's not a job to him, like it's not just a job to him. He does it because he cares about people, and he genuinely cares about changing people's lives. And so he's done loads of research and came up with his own techniques, this kind of thing. And he just seemed like a really personable guy. So I was like, right, I think this is the guy. I'd also looked at bad SMP as well. So it's like, he's probably not the cheapest out there. You can definitely get cheaper, just like tattoo artists, I guess. But for something like, you're trying to, I guess, make something better, like instill more confidence in yourself, if I'm being honest. And for that, it's like if someone spilt, I guess it's like someone spilt some coffee on the Mona Lisa, and then someone's gone and Tipp-Ex'd it out, like, to repair it. You don't want that. You're probably gonna want to get Da Vinci back in to touch it up. I'm not saying Paul's Leonardo da Vinci, or am I? Maybe I am. He is Leonardo da Vinci of the SMP world, I think. But that's what you would want to do. You'd want to get the professional in to do the proper job and make it look good again. And so that's what I did. So I approached Paul at Legends Clinic, and he was so careful with me. Like the one thing, I had such amazing time there because he was so careful with me, in terms of, like, because obviously I had light hair, like, so ginger hair. It's usually, like, as far as I'm aware, like, it's, put it this way, this looks fantastic. And what I'm trying to get at is he took so much care in getting it correct. Like, what I asked for was, I wanted it to be subtle. I wanted it to look naturalistic, obviously. I didn't want it to be too dark, because obviously I am ginger. And so the way he approached that was amazing. Like, he really took his time. He was so careful about each session, and to end up getting this look, and like absolutely, like, nailed the hairline. It's the best hairline I've ever had in my life, even when I did have hair. So just and not just that. I guess it's how comfortable he makes you feel, and you can have a chat with him, and he's a normal guy, like, and he just cares. Like, he does this because he really cares and wants to change people's lives, and he's changed mine, because now it's I don't have to worry anymore. I don't worry about, I shave my head, it looks like it's a choice, and I don't worry about if I've got, like, a patch, or if I've got a bald patch, or how bad my head looks. Because it is a big thing, and it's a thing that, like, I guess I didn't consider it was a thing until it started happening to me, probably. And it's a bit like, it's weird, because, like, you think that's, like, it's taboo, isn't it? Like, you'd think it was a bit taboo talking about, like, hair loss and men's baldness and stuff, but I don't think it is. People on the outside don't see it as much of a big deal to say to you about it, like, and really the person it's happening to, that's going through the hair loss, they're, like, dying inside. So yeah, I wanted to do this video just to kind of tell everyone what they're getting into when they go with Paul. He is, like, genuine, the pure expert. Like, for me, like, he knew everything. Like, he knew exactly what I wanted, and we worked together, and I got the perfect result that I wanted, and I guess it's just changed my life. Like, I feel good. I feel confident. I just don't worry about it. It's something massive in my life that I no longer have to worry about. And it's not invasive, and it's great. Like, so this is it. Like, this is, I wanted to kind of turn other people onto him, and because I think he's the best. Probably I'm biased, but I'm biased because he's treated me, and he's amazing, and he's a good person. So yeah, anyway, there we go. That's my story about my hair loss, and why I went to Legends Clinic, and probably why you should go with Paul Clark, because he's been in the industry pretty much since day one, and was one of the first adopters of this, and has, like, in terms of innovation, like, innovated his own hairlines, innovated his own styles. He treats this as, like, he treats it like an art more than a treatment. Like, for him, like, this sounds really cheesy, but it's true. Like, he treats the head as a canvas, and it's really personal, like, to him as well. So yeah, anyway, there we go. That's my story, and I hope that you guys find well, just go to Port, Legends Clinic. Thank you very much. See you later.